YWCA Greater Pittsburgh was built around community, and we continue to be inspired and motivated by relationships with our community members.
YWCA Greater Pittsburgh started with the idea of community. Many people don't realize this, but when you think about the associations across the nation, they started with people who had an idea. Our association started with volunteers. Yes, we have paid staff now, but it was members of the community that made up the organization. This is our 5th annual Equity Awards. I have been at YWCA Greater Pittsburgh for 5 years, so I just celebrated my 5th anniversary here. This is an exciting time for me. One, because we are celebrating champions of equity, and to be able to still be in a place at the 5th award, and I'm learning about people who are doing work in this community that I didn't know that they were doing, but they're making it happen and that they are connected to our mission. I look at this 5th annual as a broadening of our YWCA Greater Pittsburgh community, that there will be people who are at the Equity Awards who may not have connected to our work before, who are going to learn more about who we are, and that we're going to keep them as ambassadors to help make this region strong.
Participating in YWCA Greater Pittsburgh events and education opportunities builds community around shared values and brings people together to learn.
In my experience in just engaging with our community, one is the space that everyone's accepted, no matter how you identify. So that's one thing that YWCA Greater Pittsburgh really focuses on, making sure inclusion and belonging is there, reaching out to those people who you know have the same vision and principles and values you, but also making sure you bring in people who normally are not in that. Community is built where people feel fellowship. They feel like there's a space. Their voices are heard, they're seen, they're welcome, they're valued, and make an impact on the community as well.
Our community is anyone who believes in eliminating racism, empowering women, and promoting peace, justice, dignity, and equity in this region and throughout the country, also throughout the world as well.
If today's event inspires you, we invite you to think about ways you can give back to your community.
Nobody is doing this to get an award. Nobody starts out to try to make a change or improve the lives of others because they want a little trophy to put on their shelf. It inspires others around you. It gives some press and some positivity about the fact that these exist and you can do this too. This is something that's out there for you to actually aspire to. It's so important to let change makers know that they're doing good work. When you get that recognition and when people put a hand on your shoulder and they say, I see what you're doing. I see you're trying to do something really good for us. It keeps inspiring you. It gives you a little lift. It kind of helps you when you're feeling low to just push a little bit more.
Giving is another way to lend a hand to a neighbor and make our community strong.
When you start gifting and giving and helping the local organizations within your community, it not only helps the community, but it starts at the foundation, right? It starts with the children. It starts with the education. It starts with the needs of those that live within that community. What can you do to help them the best? That's where it starts. It starts there, and then it grows, and then it makes your community, honestly, grow and flourish and become a bigger and larger community.
Rooted in community means to me is starting at the ground level and making sure no one's left behind as we move forward.
Rooted in community means positive growth.
Rooted in community means to me my home, where I live with those around me, right? My neighbors, my friends, my family.
Rooted in community means to me connectedness. We are all connected.
Rooted in community. YWCA Greater Pittsburgh.